I think strength in the accountability.
On a breezy 41-degree day here in Sioux City, Iowa, we're going to have a really hot matchup, probably one of the biggest games of the whole entire year for the Musketeers. It's the Tri-City Storm and the Sioux City Musketeers. And welcome everybody to the broadcast booth. I'm Ronnie Vadine here with you all this evening. Boy, oh boy, I say it's a big game. Really, tonight, tomorrow night, and then 3 games next week. Those will probably be the biggest 5 of the whole entire year. Obviously tonight, get a couple of points, you know, because Tri-City, they kind of suck, but yeah, anyway, I guess I'm being a little generous, so yeah. Oh my, Tri-City, they come into this game at 21-22, 2-1, that is 45 points on the year. That is good, well, that is number 6 overall in the Western Conference. Sioux City, they're 23-17, 3-4, that's 53 points in 4th place in the Western Conference. Last weekend, safe to say, Tri-City, they had their ups and downs. They barely got away with a game against Omaha last Friday night in their home rink by a score of 4-3. And then they got blown out of Sioux Falls last Saturday 5-1. And then, of course, the game here, they obviously rebounded and got that one 5-1. Sioux City, they had 2 games last weekend, both of them at home. Des Moines, they beat Des Moines last Saturday night 6-1, great game, and then they just fell apart last Sunday, so that was a 5-1 loss for Sioux City. So yeah, let's take a look at how both these teams match up. 3.33, Tri-City, they score 3.33 goals a game, and they give up 3.78 goals against. Sioux City, they score 3.64 goals a contest and give up 3.26. Special teams, the power play could be better for both these teams, especially for Tri-City. 14.7%, that's 15th, second to last in the entire league. Sioux City, they're at 8th, which isn't a bad spot, but they definitely have been higher, that's for sure, at 22.5%, that's 8th overall in the in the whole league. Their penalty kill, both these teams are okay. Well, Tri-City's is at 77.6%, that's 9th overall, and Sioux City's at 82.2%, that's 3rd in the entire league. Season series, Tri-City has the lead in that at 3-1-0-0. Sioux City 1-1-2-0 in this series. Some key players. Well, Tri-City, they're getting probably their best player back. Artemi Nizimayev was not around last weekend for them with illness. He is back in the lineup tonight, but he got somebody else sick. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. But yeah, Artemi Nizimayev, Nolan Rhodes has been pretty damn good. Really, their third line has been rock solid too as well for Sioux City, of course. The top line, Gunderson, Pritchard, and whoever happens to be the left winger Jason Kersner chooses, which tonight it will be back to Giacomo Martino, which another key player, and they put him back up there at the first line. So yeah, we'll get to the full line chart here shortly. Scratches for tonight's game, we'll start out with Tri-City. Jack Hamilton, Ilya Morozov. He's not going to be in the game because I guess he got into the same bed as Artemi Nizimayev and got him sick, so that was nice. And then I'm forgetting someone else. Yeah, Easton Pace. For Sioux City, Cole Tumanaro, of course, and then Jake Delaney's a healthy scratch. So, yeah, Tri-City, their starting lineup goes like this, same as Sunday afternoon. At left wing, Lincoln Yelm. At center, Cam Springer, and at right wing, Paul Bloomer. At left defense, Sean McEwen. At right defense, Bodie Leyland, and their starting goaltender will be Michael Prodl. That's how you pronounce his name, I guess. I don't know. We'll run down Sioux City's line chart. We'll start out with the first line. Giacomo Martino, Landon Gunderson, and Tate Pritchard. They're reunited. But that also means Kirshner broke up the second line. So it'll be Trey Jeffress, Oliver Smirnieks, and this time Nick Sikora. And then the third line goes like this: Dallas View, Justin Stupka, and Nikita Klepov. Fourth line, Gavin Gary, Kaysen Musket, and Luke Gary. And then the extra forward, of course, is Tyler Dysart. The defenseman goes like this. First line, Shane Gold and Liam Hupka. Second line, Landon Nyes and Drake Murray. Third line, Owen Keefe and Anthony Elaine Samaki. And then the extra tonight is Christian Lyons. Samuel Urban's going to get the start tonight. I thought for sure it would be Bronis, but he'll be the backup tonight. Muskies enter the ice. We'll have the starting lineup for them, the official starting lineup. There we go. We'll have the national anthem and a couple of more notes before we got puck drop here in Sioux City, Iowa.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and very well. Diesel Glory of the West End of the Arena. We're singing Tonight's National Anthem by Katie Bruce.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Alrighty, our starting goaltenders here this evening for Tri-City. It will be Michael Prodl. So far on the year, 3-0-0-0 on the year. Was a pickup on the new year. Is a 2.42 goals against average and a .882 save percentage. For Sioux City, of course, the man himself, Samuel Urban, 17-11-1-0, a 3.00 goals against average and a .897 save percentage with 2 shutouts and 2 penalty minutes. He is the absolute definition of a badass. I know that. They just had a ceremonial puck drop every month. Sioux City, or the Muskies, have this thing called a hot shot, sponsored by one of the folks here in Sioux City, and they every year, usually if there's a kid going through, like, usually it's cancer, they have kind of like a little ceremony, like a little tribute to them. They like show a video after practice, and then they have them drop the ceremonial puck to start things, well, to start out the game. So yeah, first line reunited as we get started here tonight in Sioux City, Iowa. This was the first line to start out the season. Then Kersey decided to switch up the left winger, and now they're all back together tonight. Landon Gunderson will take the draw with Cam Springer. And we are off and underway here in Sioux City, Iowa. Gunderson won the draw. Gets it on to the captain, Liam Hupka. Off the boards, it rolls back behind the net of Prodl. There's a scramble for it down there in the corner towards the blue line. Shane Gold will keep it in. Gold feeds one over to Tate Pritchard. Here's Pritchard. A shot got deflected up high into the netting and out of play. 24 seconds in. Face-off will come to the right of Michael Prodl. This time it'll be that second line that Kersey switched up tonight. In fact, he completely switched it around because now Trey Jeffress is on the left wing, and now Nick Sikora is in the right wing position. So very interesting stuff. Here's Drake Murray. A shot got blocked into the corner because it was Martino, Merniks, and then Jeffress, but yeah, obviously, you know, when you get beat so badly by the 6th place team that's barely holding on to a playoff spot, you gotta expect some changes. There's Murray down there in the corner. Feeds one up there for Nick Sikora. Puck stays in their zone. Drake Murray will pick one up, throws it back behind the net. There's Merniks with it out towards center. Landon Fandel keeps it in. Fandel. Now Landon Nyes, Carmelo Crandell. There's going to be a penalty called. Hooking will be the call. And Sioux City's going to have an early power play, 1:07 into this one, and it's going to go to Attila Lippe. Oh, that did not take too long, didn't it? So we have our power play unit out there with 5 forwards: Tate Pritchard, Giacomo Martino, Landon Gunderson, Nick Sikora, and Gavin Gary. Martino off the draw, shot went off the goal post. Out towards center, Martino will handle it. Feeds it off to Tate Pritchard. Back to Martino behind the net. This unit was crafted when we had a really bad injury bug in November and December, but that was when we didn't have hardly any defensemen, but now we got them all back, so it's like, holy smokes. Puck will roll into the corner. There's Sean McEwen. Cleared but not out. Here's Nick Sikora with it towards the blue line. Sikora feeds one off to Landon Gunderson. Gunderson in the corner to Pritchard. Back to Gunderson. Gunderson back to Pritchard. Pritchard to Gunderson. You got Sikora open. There's a shot in front, went wide from Martino. Gavin Gary in the corner. 6 of his 7 goals come on the power play. There's Gunderson with it in the corner to Pritchard. Back to Gunderson. To Sikora. One-time shot got blocked, and it's cleared out towards center ice. There's Sikora battling with Yelm for it. Martino pass on to Landon Gunderson. Gunderson kept in the corner. Gavin Gary on out to Landon Gunderson. There's Gunderson with it. Tries to spin around a defender. Now that's Pritchard in the corner to Landon Gunderson. Gunderson on Sikora. Another blocked shot there from Yelm. Martino to Sikora at the blue line. Sikora on to Gunderson. Gunderson to Tate Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard back to Gunderson. Gunderson to Pritchard. Pritchard keeps it to Gunderson. There's Gunderson in there in front. He tried to pass it and it got blocked. Here's Gunderson with it again. On out Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard. Pass blocked by Yelm. Now here's Sikora. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. There's Gunderson with it in the circle. Gunderson. Tri-City at full strength. Pritchard deflected. Shot went wide. Gavin Gary with it behind the net. Now Rylan Bonkowski will handle it. Bonkowski out towards center ice. Feeds it off Attila Lepe at the blue line. Now taken by Nick Sikora. Sikora feeds one off for Anthony Elaine Samaki. First time we see him out there tonight. On to Owen Keefe. Keefe. Nizimeyev in the way. Elaine Samaki there for Nikita Klepov. And for Stupka at center. Puck is deflected into the seats. In fact, it hit a lady in the shoulder down there. Looks like she's okay. She had her coat on, so that was obviously... that obviously added a layer of protection. Yeah, she's laughing it off. So, although she's now switching seats, so... yeah, she seems to be okay, which is good. Puck will be sent out towards center ice. Reese Wallen with it. Roughs up Elaine Samaki. And Urban will cover it up. They got a couple of ushers tending to her right now. Well, she was laughing it off for a second, but now she's well, we'll see. Anyway, Bodie Leyland out towards center. Leyland, now the one usher leaves, so she must be okay then, if in the corner. Yep. I mean, obviously she might not be. That'll probably sting for a little while, but here's Nizimeyev in front. Pilgrim. Shot got deflected up high and wide. Nizimeyev with it in the corner. On out there to Bodie Leyland. Leyland, a shot got deflected wide. Gavin Gary with it behind the net. Feeds it through the legs of Pardue. Dysert tries to get it out. He cannot. Now Nizimeyev with it. Nizimeyev out towards the blue line there for Woog. Woog mishandled Cam Springer. Now that's Woog again towards the blue line. He'll take a shot. Save made by Urban. Hupka in the corner. Mishandled Keefe. Puck whacked back behind the net there. Paul Bloomer. Into the hands of Sean McEwen. Pass on across Rylan Bonkowski. Bonkowski to Sean McEwen towards center. McEwen rolls through a few defenders. McEwen shot. Save made by Urban, and it went back behind his net. There's Martino with it. Mishandled there by Dysert. Dysert out to the blue line. There's a shot and another great stop by Urban, and he covers it up. 14:38 left to go here in this first period. We are tied up at 0. We'll be back. Don't go away.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and a know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in the papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from.
Welcome back, everybody. Face-off will come to the left of Urban. 14:38 left to go here in this first. Gunderson wins the draw. Puck will roll into the corner there. Yelm out to the blue line there for Sean McEwen. McEwen in there. Springer's shot went wide. Now it comes out there for Cole Ward. Ward, the rookie, into the corner there for Springer. Landon Gunderson takes it away. Here's Tate Pritchard on across Martino. Pritchard in the corner. There for Sean McEwen. McEwen and a scramble. Puck will be sent out towards center ice there for Shane Gold. Gold on to Drake Murray. Tip down into the corner. Cole Ward with it behind the net. Ward on there for Murray. Now Fandel with it. Out there, Carmelo Crandell. Here's Cam Springer at center. He'll fling it down into the corner behind the net. Urban will leave it. There's Drake Murray with it. Murray, long toss into the hands of Trey Jeffress. Back, and there's a shot save made by Prattle from Nick Sikora.
Fans, we just wanted to thank you to all who voted for us for the 2025 Superman Choice Awards for the winner for the best local sports team. Must choose our nation from the front office players and coaches.
Face-off will come to the right of Prattle. Nolan Road will take the draw with Oliver's Merniques. Well, they're trying to get it out of the dot. Here's a shot right off the draw, went wide. It sounded like it clipped the pipe a little bit. Here's Merniques with it there at center. Merniques will handle it on to Liam Hupka. Hupka there at center. It's sent back behind the net. There for Trey Jeffress in the corner. Now Rylan Bonkowski, a little poke check. There's Hupka in the corner. Lippe sends him into the boards. Usually it's the other way around, but not here. Here's Jeffress. A shot went wide of Prattle. Lippe in the corner, back behind the net. There for Bonkowski in the corner. Bonkowski there for Crandell. Crandell in the corner, back behind the net. On Bonkowski towards the blue line. Nolan Road sends it out towards center. Mishandled there by Merniques. There's Hupka with it. Jeffress tries to keep it in. There's a big hit. That was Merniques on Bonkowski. There's Nick Sikora with it there at center. On across there, Landon Nyes. And there, Trey Jeffress in the corner. Now Nyes with it back behind the net. Sikora in the corner, back behind the net. There for Colby Woog. Woog sends one out there for Dylan Nolan. Nolan out towards center ice. Anthony Elaine Sabaki will handle it. Justin Stupka into the hands of Nikita Klepov. Klepov rolls around a defender. Klepov, nice moves. He'll take a shot. Got deflected up high and out of play. Face-off will come to the right of Prattle. Stupka will take the draw with Ashton Doms. Oh, a false start on the draw, so Stupka will switch out for Klepov. Because the linesman's a big jerk-off, that's why. Face-off's won there by Doms. It rolls into the corner there for Bodie Leyland out towards center. Keefe tries to keep it in. He cannot. Now there's Reese Wallen. Doms back behind the net. Mishandled there by Nolan. Now Anthony Elaine Samaki will handle it. Elaine Samaki behind the net there for Keefe. Here's Keefe, pass across to Elaine Samaki, into the hands of Nikki Klepov. Klepov, and a scramble for in the corner. There's Dallas View with it. Bodie Leyland in the way, so is Ashton Doms, but Nikita Klepov trying to make some magic happen. Here's Owen Keefe with it now. Keefe out towards the blue line. Into the corner behind the net, Dallas View. View on out to Keefe towards the point. There's Keefe, a shot got blocked in front. Rebound, another big stop by Prodl. Couple of big stops there. Here's Gunderson with it. Oh, he should have done the wraparound because that would have been a goal. There's Gunderson in the corner. Gunderson, he gets knocked into the boards there by Doms. That's View with it towards the blue line. View on now for Hupka. Hupka in the corner there for Keefe. Keefe there for Dallas View at the blue line. View in the corner there for Klepov. Klepov spins around Woog. Puck comes out to Shane Gold. He'll mishandle it. Martino is there too. There's Colby Woog at center. He'll throw it down into the corner, back behind the net. Urban, it comes slowly to him. Throws it on to Shane Gold, who then throws it to nobody. Nizameyev with it, plays it off sides. And then he hit Martino late after that one. Because Nizameyev, well, now he probably just got Martino sick, that big dummy. My New Year's resolution, I was going to be a lot nice to the opposing team. Yeah, that's been thrown out the drain. I don't know how many times, but anyway, here's Gold with it. Tried to spin around a defender. Now here's Nizameyev with it there towards the blue line. Nizameyev there to Whitfield. Whitfield into the hands of Pilgrim. There's a shot save made by Urban. Rebound, it's loose, but he covers it up. 9:55 left to go here in this first period. We're still tied up at 0. We'll be back.
Now we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no white embassy. This is the Motor City. This is what we do.
Welcome back, everybody. 9:55 left to go here in this first period. We are tied up at 0 apiece. Really good game so far. Evenly matched up here tonight. Face-off will come to the left of Samuel Urban. Gavin Gary will take the draw with Carson Pilgrim, excuse me, not Charlie. Here's Lyons with it back behind the net. Lyons feeds it off the boards there for Luke Gary. Luke Gary into the hands of Gavin Gary. There at center. Gary down there, Elaine Samaki picked up Nizameyev, excuse me. Nizameyev. Urban will play it. Kind of faked out Pardue. Now here's Gavin Gary with it up the left side, mishandled there by Elaine Samaki. Puck will stay around center. Cam Springer gets knocked down by Gavin Gary. Nice. Some snow on his ass won't hurt him, I don't think. Elaine Samaki with it in the corner, back behind the net. Elaine Samaki sends one out there to Gavin Gary towards center, into the hands of Tyler Dysert, who rolls around a defender there for Luke Gary. A shot save made by Prodl. Nyes with a little poke check, but it's into the hands of Drake Murray, and we're going to have a penalty coming up, and going to the box, it will be Gavin Gary. What the hell did he do? probably nothing, and this is another bogus call, but slash. Okay, you show me where the slash was on that one. Just because a guy lost the stick doesn't mean he got slashed. Anyway, Tri-City with the power play. We all know how good Sioux City is at killing off power plays from the other team. 82.2%. That's third in the league. I mean, that's all I got to say right there. Stupka will take the draw with Cam Springer. But those, as I like to say, those are just statistics. There's Road with it, right out there in front. There's Keefe, tries to clear it out. Well, it skips over Party's stick and rolls out to center, so not bad of a clear. Sean McEwen will keep it there for Nolan Road. Tri-City on the power plays also second to last, so they absolutely stink at it. Here's Urban with it. Plays it all the way out towards center ice. Nice clear for him. Prottle with it. Make Urban do all the dirty work. Sean McEwen back behind the net. McEwen on back there for Nolan Road. Feeds one off there for Charlie Pilgrim. Pilgrim into the hands Merneeks. Feeds one off to Liam Hupka up the right side. Hupka sends it down into the corner. McEwen on over there for Carmelo Crandell. Now it rolls into the hands back to McEwen. Road, shot, gloved up by Urban. He'll try and clear it out, but he can't. Bonkowski with it at the blue line. Bonkowski there for Woog. Here's Woog, a shot went wide. Why not? If you're good at saving, you know, get into the game a little bit. Why not? Here's Tyler Dysert now with it. He'll roll out towards center ice. He's just going to dump it in. Yeah, 3 Tri-City defenders there. That would not have... nothing would have happened there. That's all I'm trying to say. Here's Nyes. Puck up into the air. Into the hands of Trey Jeffress, rather. Jeffress, nice moves. Jeffress, a shot save made by Prottle. And it rolls into the corner. Boy, that was perfect from Trey Jeffress. Paul Bloomer with it behind the net. Colby Woog will take it. Woog on out for Bonkowski. Muskie's back at full strength. Bonkowski dumps it in back behind the net there of Urban. Here's Crandell there for Sean McEwen. There for Yelm. Yelm in the corner. Back behind the net. Landon Nyes is there too. Stupka pins Yelm up against the boards, and they got him in a scramble. Yelm off the boards out to Bonkowski at the blue line. Bonkowski on across to Sean McEwen. McEwen, shot went through the crease. And it rolls out towards center ice. Artemi Nizameyev will take it. Nizameyev there for McEwen. Little block, gets it back to McEwen. McEwen on over to Bonkowski. Bonkowski back for McEwen towards center. McEwen off the boards for Landon Nyes. Tip there, Gunnarsson. It'll roll slowly into the hands of Ward. Ward back behind the net there for Landon Fandle. Martino keeps one in and shoots it back the other way. Funny how things work sometimes, isn't it? Oh my, now here's Nolan with it there for Reese Wallen. On across, cannot connect with Cam Springer. Dylan Nolan trips over Gold. Now here's Fandle, a shot save made by Urban. Boy, Urban he can do it all. And like I said in the pregame, he's an absolute badass, and he absolutely is. You know, originally he was going to go to college this fall, but was like, nope, I'm going to spend another year here. And now he's in his 3rd season, so little false start on the draw, yeah. 6'2", 207. Face-offs one. Here's Woog, a shot, save made by Urban, and they'll throw it into the corner. Quite literally, too, I might add. Bodie Leyland, another shot went wide. There's Nikita Klepov. View cannot handle the pass. Leyland's going to get it. Leyland, he'll roll back behind the net, but View was in his way too. View actually used to play for Tri-City, so we acquired him in a trade. Stupka there at center. Stupka throws one down into the corner. Wide of Prodl. Behind the net there, Bodie Leyland. Leyland feeds it into the hands there of Dylan Nolan. Here's Nikita Klepov. And a scramble forward there with Stupka. There's Klepov in the corner. Klepov there in front, got to nobody. There's Elaine Samaki with it there for Owen Keefe. Well, at least he tried to get it to Keefe. Elaine Samaki back behind the net there for Stupka. Stupka there for Keefe, but Dylan Nolan's in his way, and they go kaboom into the boards. Here's View with it. View at the blue line. View loses control of it because Bodie Leyland thinks he's good at his job or thinks he's hot stuff. Either way. Ashton Doms with it. Doms, nice move. Shot save made by Urban, then swooped up there by Merniques. Nice pass into the hands of Nick Sikora up the right side. Sikora. I don't know what kind of a line change that was for Sioux City, to be quite honest, but anyway, here's Fandel with it down there in the corner. Fandel. Puck sent way up into the air and out towards center there for Nolan Road. Road, and he takes down Merniques. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but anyway, here's Merniques with it out towards center. There's Fandel with it, back behind the net. Fandel. Garbled up there by Road, back to Fandel. Here's Carmelo Crandall with it now. Fandel in front. Puck bouncing all over the place. Here's Crandall on out there for Pardue. Pardue will roll back behind the net. Liam Hupka will take it. Hupka on across to Christian Lyons. Lyons out towards center to Merniques. 3:19 left to go here in this first. We're still tied up at 0. Here's Murray with it. Murray pass on over across there for Landon Nyes. Nyes into the hands of Prodl. He'll give it off to McEwen. McEwen out towards center on a cross. There now for Cole Ward. Ward back behind the net there for Gunderson. Here's Gunderson up the right side. Gunderson towards center. Gunderson feeds it on across there for Pritchard. On to Gunderson again, back behind the net. 2 3/4 left. There's Pritchard with it there towards the blue line. Pritchard, nice moves. Pritchard, wow, goes through everybody in the corner. Got a little too fancy with that one, but that's okay. Nizimayev with it there towards the blue line. Nizimayev on a cross Springer. Shot save made by Urban. There's Murray with it. Back behind the net there for Yelm. Yelm to Colby Woog. Woog fires it back behind the net. Mishandled there by Springer. Now Drake Murray after it. So's Landon Gunderson. It'll roll out towards center into the hands of Colby Woog again. Woog on over there to Bodie Leyland. Urban now will drag it into the corner. Mishandled there by Murray. Landon Nyes was there. So is Drake Murray. He's got the puck. Murray off the boards. We got a whole bunch of guys fighting for it. Road, but it now ends up into the hands of Luke Gary. Here's Nolan Road up the left side. Into the hands of Colby Woog. Here's Woog. Pass across, went nowhere. There's Gavin Gary on to Luke Gary. Funny how that works. Luke Gary with it. Pass across, cannot connect with nobody as now Elaine Samaki shoots it wide and then gets hit by Colby Woog. Elaine Samaki back behind the net. Shoots it around the boards there for Owen Keefe. Keefe on out to Gavin Gary. Takes a shot, got deflected wide. And then off the boards, it goes into the hands of Prodl. Coming up on the first period intermission report, we'll have a little recap and of the first, and then we'll have some scores across the country. That's all coming up here on our first period intermission report.
Make sure to stop by section 110 meters. Remember, bring your tickets to the Motor Brew tomorrow. Now, public first meters. Motor Brew.
Face off will come to the left of Prodl. Face-off's won. Oh, they have a hard time getting it out. Klepov shot went nowhere. Now here's Keefe with it. And there Klepov again. View a shot went wide. and bounced funny off the glass. Keefe tries to keep it in, cannot. Fandel with it there for Crandall. Now to Reese Wallen. Shot went wide off the glass. There's Bonkowski with it. Bonkowski at the blue line. Bonkowski, shot scores. Well, Ryland Bonkowski gets Tri-City on the board. Boy, there's traffic in front. In fact, yeah, Lane Samaki was in the way, so a little oopsie here from Sioux City that happened with 45 seconds left. So for Ryland Bonkowski, it's only his third goal on the year. He's not that good, so let's not have that get to us too much. Face-offs one. Here's Hupka with it. Hupka there at center. Tipped in there by Nyes. Nyes back behind the net. There now for Yum. Yum. And a scramble for 30 seconds left to go. Boy, Sioux City started out pretty good, but I don't know. They're kind of... That one, I think, they were just asleep at the wheel there. Here's Gunderson with it, kept in. Gunderson in the corner. On out there for Lincoln Yelm. Paul Bloomer mishandles the puck. 5 seconds left to go. Pritchard. Yelm with it. Into the hands of, well, Pritchard doesn't even bother with it. And that'll be the end of one period of play. Shots that period, Tri-City 10, Sioux City 6. Penalties, 107 mark. It was Attila Lippe, 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 10:57, Gavin Gary went in for slashing. And then Ryland Bonkowski scored with just 45.7 seconds left. In fact, they don't even have the goal up here just yet, which really says a lot, let's be honest. But okay, now they're just announcing it over the PA system. Anyway, well, Team USA leads Omaha 3-2. They're just about ready to get started with the third. Right now tied up at 0, just about to get started with the third. Green Bay is at Youngstown. Right now tied up at 1. Cedar Rapids is at Muskegon. They're about to get started with the third. Boy, a lot of games in the Eastern time zone tonight. Tied up at 2. At the end of 1, Sioux Falls is at Des Moines. Dubuque beat they're leading Chicago 3-0 at the end of 1. Lincoln leads Fargo at the end of 1, 2-0. Madison leads the other Team USA 2-1 with 1:38 left to go in the first. NHL scores. There's only 3 games on tonight. Right now, Maple Leafs lead the Rangers 2-1 with 4:12 left to go in the second. 4 minutes left to go in the first. The Stars lead the Kings 3-1, and then the Wild are at the Avalanche here in about half an hour. MLB scores here in spring training. The Yankees lead the Blue Jays 6-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the second. The Angels lead the Dodgers 4-2. Coming up here shortly, the Mariners are at the Padres. And then the rest of these are all finals. The Astros beat the Cardinals 3-2. The Pirates beat the Rays 3-2. The Orioles beat the Twins 13-10. Phillies beat the Red Sox 7-5. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 10-7. Mets beat the Nationals 7-0. Braves beat the Marlins 7-2. Guardians beat the Rockies 3-1. A's beat the Reds 13-1. The Giants beat the Brewers 9-2. The Diamondbacks beat the Royals 6-1. And then the Angels beat the White Sox 3-2. NBA scores here on this Friday night. Quite a few games going on. Right now, the Nuggets lead the Pistons 88-72 with 6:11 left to go in the third quarter. Right now at the half, the Trailblazers lead the Nets 64-47. The Celtics lead the Cavaliers 70-62 with 45.9 seconds left to go in the second. Right now at the half, the Thunder lead the Hawks 71-64. Just getting started with the second quarter. The Grizzlies lead the Knicks 32-25. Raptors lead the Bulls 34-27 with 10.5 to go in the second quarter. just getting started with the second quarter in Miami. They're down against Indiana 35-29. Coming up shortly, the Pelicans will be at the Suns. Then at 9:30, the Timberwolves are at the Jazz. Then at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Clippers are at the Lakers. College hoops top 25 action on this final night of February. Right now, Purdue leads UCLA 27-19 with 6:22 left to go in the first half. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Please, please, please do not go anywhere.